Well, hi. This is Shelley Palmer. If you have not had the chance to get to know me, I would love to get to know you. Most of my followers and my fans um, and my friends are book readers, and they have read my books and they have taken this journey with me. And I'm just basically here to talk a little bit and say hello, and I am back. It's going to be a very slow return, fortunately. Um, I have been on a real spiritual journey this year, and it has been the most difficult year, not just for me, but for everybody in this world. Um, I've had to deal with a lot of struggle and hardship this year, and what has come out of it was the beauty of taking the trips that I've taken and enjoying the times in solitude, in nature, and really listening with my heart and listening with my soul, because with my mind, sometimes my mind overcompensates my heart, and it leads to PTSD triggers. I do have PTSD, and depression, and high anxiety, and it's hard to function at times with living with this, and with the way things have gone this year. Um, Things have been, like I said, a little more difficult, and extremely difficult, not on just me, like I said, but on everybody. And I've I've had to take a lot of time to really just listen to myself and do the very best that I can for myself, even though there are moments when I want to do everything for everybody else and not for me. So I've had to do a lot of stepping back from social media and just taking care of me. And that's very hard for me to do, because I want to take care of everybody else. I want to be someone's security blanket. I want to be there for someone who's hurting, who needs food, who needs clothing, who needs shelter. But when it all comes down to it, you have to take care of yourself. Otherwise, if you let yourself go, then you're just going to end up um, really sick. And I have been through a lot of stresses that have caused a lot of stress related illnesses this year. And that was probably the most difficult time for me, because of living with mental illness and everything. It throws a lot more at you. And so that's just something that we have to remind ourselves, is to just take care of ourselves when these problems and these issues arise. It's not easy. It isn't, and I would never sugarcoat that with anybody. I'm not the kind of person who would sugarcoat anything. It's the fact that this is life, this is reality, this is what we're going through. How are we going to survive? How are we going to continue moving forward when everything is hit on us all at once? And like I've been back and forth with my thoughts and with my self-esteem, my insecurities. There are moments where my confidence was felt completely cracked, and I just did not know who to lean on. And so I took a lot of time on my on my on my small travels across Ohio, that nature is the foundation of where we're at. God created a beautiful world for us to live in, even when there is chaos and confusion. When we take that time to really listen with our heart and not with our minds, things get better, and they will work out. But at the same time, the world's still moving, and we have to remind ourselves that the world keeps on moving when we stop. It's important that we listen to ourselves, listen to our bodies, and listen to what nature is telling us to do rather than listening to outside influences. Outside influences don't get you very far. Sometimes they'll say something that's not totally right for you, and then they'll say something that is straight on, head forward, you know, and you just have to remind yourself to listen to your instincts more, but also listen to the right people who are going to guide you, because a lot of misleading information gets out there, and then we're up for a hit and fall. And I've been hit several times, and I have fallen several times. And for some reason, I keep getting back up because I believe that there is something more to my life than just what I'm doing. And I'm finding that. And I hope that you get to find that too. And I'm looking forward to returning to doing a lot of things too. So I just wanted to give you something to think about right now, and hopefully we can all catch up in the coming months or in the next month or so, and we can go from there. But I'm happy to be here, and I hope to see you all soon.